The roasting competition. In the heart of Tanzania, a young farmer named Juma embarks on a journey of self-discovery and dedication as he prepares for the annual corn roasting competition. This event, steeped in tradition, marks the first day of the corn harvest, celebrated by the king, the gods, and the community. Initially, through his experiences, he discovers the importance of honing his craft and the value of putting in quality effort. This narrative weaves together themes of dedication, community, and the wisdom encapsulated in the saying, "You cannot roast corn with the eyes." In a small village, Simba, settled between fine hills and thick green fields, the air was mixed with excitement as the sun rose on the first day of the corn harvest. The villagers bustled about, preparing for the annual corn roasting competition, a cherished tradition that brought everyone together to celebrate the bounty of the land. This day was not just about the corn. It was a day of feasting, laughter, and honoring the gods who blessed them with a fruitful. Juma, a young farmer with dreams as vast as the sky above, was particularly eager for the festivities. He had spent countless hours tending to his cornfield, nurturing each stalk with love and care. Yet, as he looked around at the vibrant scene unfolding before him, he felt a tug of distraction. The laughter of children playing games, the rhythmic beats of drums, and the aroma of roasted corn wafting through the air were all too enticing. "Juma, come join us," called up Faraji, his childhood friend, as she twirled in a colorful dress, her laughter ringing like music. "We're about to start the dance competition." Juma hesitated, glancing at his prized corn, which he had meticulously prepared for the roasting contest. The competition was not just a chance to showcase his skills. It was an opportunity to honor his family and the legacy of farmers before him. Yet, the allure of the festivities was strong. Just for a moment, he thought, and with that, he joined Faraji and the others, letting the rhythm of the drums guide his feet. The joy of the moment enveloped him, and for a while, he forgot about the competition. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, the villagers gathered around the central square where the competition would take place. The king, adorned in vibrant robes, took his place on a raised platform, ready to judge the finest corn roasters in the land. Juma felt a flutter of anxiety in his stomach as he watched the other competitors. Each one more skilled than the last, expertly roasting their corn over open flames. "Look at them," Juma murmured to himself, feeling a pang of doubt. "They've been practicing for weeks. What chance do I have?" Just then, an elder named Baba Keto approached him, his wise eyes sparkling with understanding. "Juma, my boy, do not let distractions cloud your focus. Remember, you cannot roast corn with the eyes. Dedicate yourself to your craft, and you will find success." Juma nodded, absorbing the elder's words. He realized that he had been too caught up in the festivities, neglecting the preparation that was crucial for the competition. With renewed determination, he excused himself from the celebrations and returned to his corn. He set up his roasting station, carefully selecting the best ears of corn from his harvest. Each ear was plump and golden, a testament to his hard work. As he prepared the fire, he recalled the techniques he had learned from his father, who had been a master roaster in his own right. The key was not just in the heat, but in the timing and the way the corn was turned to ensure even roasting. As the flames danced and crackled, Juma focused intently on his task. He watched the corn closely, turning each ear with precision, listening to the sizzle as the kernels began to pop. The aroma filled the air, drawing the attention of onlookers who had initially been captivated by the festivities. "Look at Juma," Faraji exclaimed, her eyes wide with admiration. "He's really putting his heart into it." Juma felt a swell of pride as he continued to roast, blocking out the distractions around him. He remembered Baba Keto's words and understood that this moment was about more than just winning. It was about honoring his craft and the community that supported him. As the competition progressed, Juma's corn began to take on a beautiful golden hue, the kernels bursting with flavor. He could see the judges, including the king, nodding in approval as they sampled the other competitors' offerings. Juma's heart raced as he approached the final moments of roasting, knowing that he had poured his soul into this process. Finally, the time came for the judges to taste his corn. Juma presented his perfectly roasted ears with a humble smile, his heart pounding in anticipation. The king took a bite, his eyes lighting up with delight. "This is exceptional," he declared, savoring the flavor. You have truly honored the spirit of the harvest. As the judges deliberated, Juma felt a sense of fulfillment wash over him. Regardless of the outcome, he had learned the value of dedication and the importance of focusing on what truly mattered. He had embraced the wisdom of Baba Keto, understanding that success was not just about winning, but about the journey of commitment he had undertaken. When the results were announced, Juma's heart soared as he was declared the winner of the corn roasting competition. The crowd erupted in cheers, and Fariji rushed to embrace him, her joy infectious. "You did it, Juma. You showed everyone what it means to truly dedicate yourself." Juma beamed with pride, but he knew that this victory was not just his alone. It belonged to the entire community that had supported him, to the land that had provided, and to the lessons he had learned along the way. He had discovered that by focusing on his craft and putting in quality effort, he could achieve greatness. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over Msinga, the villagers gathered to celebrate. They feasted on roasted corn, danced under the stars, and shared stories of the day's events. Juma sat among them, his heart full, knowing that he had not only won a competition, but had also gained a deeper understanding of himself and the world around him. In the days that followed, Juma continued to hone his skills, dedicating himself to his craft as a farmer and a roaster. He became a mentor to others in the village, sharing the lessons he had learned about focus, commitment, and the importance of putting in quality effort. The saying, "You cannot roast corn with the eyes," became a guiding principle for many, reminding them to dedicate themselves fully to their passions. And so, the story of Juma and the corn roasting competition became a cherished tale in Singa, passed down through generations. It served as a reminder that success is not merely about the accolades one receives, but about the journey of dedication and the connections forged along the way. Morals of the story. Welcome to our podcast, where we explore timeless tales and the lessons they impart. Today, we delve into the story of Juma, a young farmer from Singa, who learned valuable lessons during the annual corn roasting competition. The first moral of Juma's journey is the importance of focus. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to lose sight of our goals. Juma initially got caught up in the festivities, but it was only when he dedicated himself to his craft that he found success. The second lesson is about the value of quality effort. Juma learned that it's not enough to spread oneself too thin across multiple tasks. True mastery comes from dedicating time and energy to perfecting one's skills. Lastly, the story reminds us of the power of community. Juma's victory was not just his own. It was a celebration of the support and love from his village. Together, they honored the harvest and the traditions that bound them. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, as you pursue your passions, keep in mind the wisdom of Juma. You cannot roast corn with your eyes. Focus, dedicate yourself, and cherish the community around you. Until next time.